What a difference a year makes. Last season, the Washington Commanders, they'll always be the football team to me, they had a season win total of 8.5. They closed about the same as Dallas to win the NFC East, and Ryan Fitzpatrick gets hurt. Taylor Heineke has to come in. He's not very good. That defense, with all those first-round picks in the front seven, weren't particularly good. They faced a really hard schedule, and they predictably went under their season win total. This year, though, they get reissued a win total of 7.5, minus 115 on Caesars. We at PFF like the over. And it's not just that, you zig when others zag. There were significant things left on the table, for the Washington Commanders last year. And players just simply couldn't take advantage. Only Kansas City had a better rate of perfectly blocked run plays last year than Scott Turner's Washington Commanders. And yet Antonio Gibson was very bad at making people miss when he had perfectly blocked run plays. Terry McLaurin, he's been worth about 0.4 wins above replacement per season since entering the league, and yet, none of us really know about him because he's played with quarterbacks like Dwayne Haskins, like Ryan Fitzpatrick, like Taylor Heineke, like the ghost of Alex Smith. And so, he comes in here, he gets Jahan Dotson from Penn State to go with Diami Brown and Curtis Samuel, Logan Thomas playing tight end, and an offensive line that really only has a bunch of okay players, no players that grade below a 65. This is going to be a pretty good Washington Commanders football team. Finally, and the reason why they made the playoffs in 2020 and not in 2021 comes back in 2022. They have the fourth easiest schedule in the NFL. They play, some, pretty easy teams, and they're in a division that's not going to be all that strong in the NFC East. So for my money, I'm taking Washington over 7.5 and maybe even over 8.5 at the price of plus 140, 145, which you can see at FanDuel. This is a good team to bet on this time of year. I know Carson Wentz is going to be a tough player to bet on, but everything's in place for him to have some success in the nation's capital.